This is Carl at National RV Detroit. I'm going to walk you through this 2018 Rockwood Mini Lite travel trailer. The model number is 2109S. Alright, so this is not a floor plan video or a sales video. It's more of a how-to video, so I'm just going to show you some of the features and how they work, okay? So as we move around the outside of the trailer, we're on the door side here, of course. You've got outside speakers, you've got a power awning with LED strip. This is the vent for the range hood. So if you're going to be using the fan in the range hood and you want to vent to the outside, make sure you open these up like this and let it flap freely like that so it vents to the outside. Otherwise, if you're traveling or in storage, you can just snap it shut. Alright, so you have a TV mount here, TV signal out plus power. This rail is for a grill or a griddle if you want to hang it there. And here is a quick connect LP hose to connect it to the LP system, alright? Let's see what else we have here. So, you do have, the grill does come with it. Looks relatively new too. I mean, relatively unused, I should say. You also got a Husky centerline weight distribution hitch with built-in sway control. So we'll show you how that operates when you pick up. Alright, so you have this is just if you wanted to add a portable solar battery charger kit. That's what this is for. It's just an option. You have a deep cycle marine battery, 2 LP tanks full. You have a power tongue jack. If this power tongue jack ever fails, you can pull this plug and crank it that way. Also, there's something here that you can see. If you can see that red key there, that is the kill switch for the battery. So if you ever want to shut the battery off, you just turn that key off. Okay? Alright, so city water is the most common way to get water to the trailer. So this is your city water hookup right here. You just hook the hose on there, you're all set. Now if you're camping someplace without city water, you can pre-fill your fresh water tank here, take the water with you, and then use the onboard pump to pump the water. So either way, the plumbing will work as though you have city water. So keep that in mind. If you have city water, you don't have to worry about the tank or the pump. This is just for winterizing the trailer. You have to educate yourself a bit on that. That's where you draw the antifreeze in. All right. So there's your cord, 30 amp shore cord, and that is your dump hose back there. Okay. Water heater here. I can get it open with one hand. This is your water heater. So let's see what we have here. This works on both gas and electric. The switches are inside the trailer, except for this one right here. If you can see that red switch there, this red switch controls the electric heating element that's behind this cover here. So keep that in mind. You have to turn that on when you're plugged in to get the electric heating element to work. The switch for the gas burner is inside the trailer. This is where you drain your water tank. If you drain it, make sure you refill it before you run it, because if you run the heating element without gas, for example, or without water in it, for example, it'll damage it. So always make sure you have water in the hot water tank before you turn it on. Okay. All right. So this is just storage, slide out storage. Okay. That's just our shop cord there. You have an outside shower. This is the black tank flush here. So your dump valves are right down here. You got gray here, and you got black here, right? So after you dump your black tank, if you leave the valve open, you could hook your hose at the dump station right onto here, turn it on, and spray out your black tank to clean it out even better. Always make sure the valve is open like it states on this sticker before you turn on the water. This is just cable and satellite through. This housing tells us it's pre-wired for a backup camera, so that takes a Furrion backup camera kit. We have them here. You can get them elsewhere. The bottom line is make sure you get the kit that fits that housing. You have a ladder, which makes it easy to inspect the roof. You should inspecting the roof should be part of your regular maintenance. Okay. So as we come in here, first we'll put the slide room out. So we'll go like so. When you hear the ratcheting sound, you just take your finger off the button. Like that. Okay, and of course your power awning is here. Never leave the power awning out unattended. If you're not going to be at the campsite, roll it in. You have your lights here, your levels here. Your water pump is right here. Remember I told you that's to pump water out of the fresh water tank. If you don't have city water, it's also used to winterize the trailer. Your gas heater, the water heater on gas is right here. I showed you that the electric switch is in the lower left-hand corner outside. I'm sorry. And this is to turn the electric water heater on. Just remember there's that second switch that's outside. Okay, so this is the electric heating element, this is the gas, and this one here is the water pump. Okay, so keep that in mind. Alright, over here, this is your power converter right here. This converts AC to DC power. So you can see that. You have regular circuit breakers like you'd see at home. 110 AC, and they're all labeled. That's your distribution panel. Then the AC current is converted to DC current here, so you have 12 volt fuses, 12 volt DC fuses, and they're all labeled, right? Also, this is a battery tender, so it'll sense how much energy your battery up front has and needs, and as long as you're plugged in, it'll keep your battery charged. So it's a distribution for AC power. It's a converter converting AC to DC power, and it charges your battery. Okay. This is your carbon monoxide LP gas detector. It should always be green. If not, get it serviced. Your refrigerator is gas absorption. That means it'll run on 110 AC or on LP gas. So the most common way to run it, you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but it's on auto right now. Auto means auto electric. It'll automatically seek out electricity, just regular household current. If it can't find it, it'll automatically switch to gas and light the gas burner on it. Let's say you have a power failure in the middle of the day or middle of the night, it'll sense that and light on gas so you don't spoil your food, okay? The only other thing to know is to set the temperature on this, you have to use the thermistor, which is this. If you can see, there's a wire with a plastic cylinder on the end. That's called a thermistor. The higher you go with that, this is just a clip here that holds it in, so I'm going to try and show you here with one hand. The higher you go with that, like it says on the sticker here, the cooler the refrigerator. So generally you're going to have it up all the way during the summer. Occasionally you'll have to back it down if it starts to frost up, but 9 times out of 10 you're going to have it all the way up. Okay? Alrighty. Your gas, your cooktop works like any other cooktop. You need a lighter. Got 3 burners on it. This is your range hood that we talked about. The fan is here. Remember I told you about having that baffle on the outside open so you can vent to the outside. Light here, fan here. Okay, so we come here to the TV. It's on a swing out bracket. Okay. It locks into place. So you can see this. If you can see this cylinder here fits right in that clip to lock it into place. It should always be green like that when you're hooked up to the coax cables hooked to the TV. Okay, that means your antenna's on. This has a Wi-Fi Ranger, which is a public Wi-Fi signal booster. So you'll have to read up a bit on it. It's on right now. So if I was to go to, and let's say you look at your phone or all your family's devices, you'll see Sky 3 1980. That's this Wi-Fi Ranger. So you make up a password. So it let me get this out of the way. Make up a password so all your family's devices will hook up automatically to the Wi-Fi Ranger. Then you go in your browser. You would go to this address here on the bottom line, which is for the page for the Wi-Fi Ranger. To log onto it, you use this password here, temporary password, and you'll be able to see everything the Wi-Fi Ranger sees, right? So you pick out, you know, let's say campground Wi-Fi, public Wi-Fi, you log onto that, and it's a really good signal booster. It's just a better Wi-Fi experience, so you can look into that more. You can scan for info, you can learn as much as you need to know about it, but it's a digital Wi-Fi or public Wi-Fi signal booster, okay? When it comes to your radio, your stereo, this plays AM, FM radio. It has discs here. You can play discs here. You have a USB drive here. HDMI in is right here. You have Bluetooth, okay, and 3 speaker zones. 2 of them are in this room here, so 1 and 2 are in the room. 3 is outside, so keep that in mind. Let's see what else we have. This is your antenna. It doesn't go up and down, it just rotates, so you spin it. Okay. Your, let's see what this is. This is a jackknife sofa, so a jackknife's flat, turns into a bed. Your dining table is right behind it. This is your thermostat. Your thermostat is an analog thermostat. You always keep the fan on auto, and then you just pick up what you want. 1 click to the right is heat. 2 clicks to the left is cool. 1 click to the left is fan. The fan is just your air conditioner running without the compressor. So that's your thermostat. Okay, let me look a little farther here. Okay, so when it comes to the bathroom, this is a GFCI. Remember, all the plugs in the trailer are wired to a GFCI. Even if it's a regular plug, it's still going to be wired through one. So shower works like any other shower. The thing to remember, this does have a magnetic strip, but you still always want to keep this latched when you're traveling. Otherwise they slam together, and the odds are eventually one will break from slamming together. So keep that in mind. You have a 4-speed fan here, and it's got a cover over it, so, and you put your lid up and down right there. There's your control. So 4-speed fan. When it comes to the toilet, it has a flush pedal right here, as you can see. You can't use it dry, so when you get to the campground, you hook up your power and your water. Then you're going to put a dose of chemical right in the bowl. Then you stand on the flush pedal and hold it down and put at least a gallon of water into the black tank below, along with the chemical. You can use more than a gallon, but not less. So toilet chemical plus at least a gallon of water, then you're ready to use it. If you don't do that, that's considered using it dry, and if you use it dry, it'll get clogged up, plus the smell will be super terrible. So you always want to make sure you put your chemical in a gallon of water in there, at least a gallon of water, okay? Alright, I think we've pretty much got it here. Let me look around a bit. Microwave works like any other microwave. This is in camping mode right now, so it's not winterized anymore. The antifreeze has been purged, and it's all set for camping till the fall. So in the fall, of course, you have to winterize it. Okay. Alright, so I want to thank you for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit. Please remember what I said about inspecting your roof and all seals. Any place you see sealant from the factory, you want to check it out. Make sure nothing's cracking or separating. And you look on the roof for cracking and separation, of course. Also look for damage from like low branches, that's a common one, or road debris flying up there. You just take a quick look. You can't see what's happening up there unless you look, so that's important. And like I stated, this is in camping mode right now. The antifreeze has been purged from the system, replaced with fresh water, so we're all set, okay? Thank you.